house in that old 24 by 24. That dream was born, just a hammer and the floor. Daddy and me, we ranch under the moon, building classics to the whistle of a lonesome tune. From burning tires to railroad steel, chasing dreams with grease on our heels. Now it's 8,000 square feet, 6 acres wide. The snowman family's along for the ride. Rails paid the bills, but the shop fed the soul. We worked long nights to make the dream whole. From that little backyard to a kingdom of chrome, we built it together, turned iron to home. From burning tires to railroad steel, chasing dreams with grease on our heels. Now it's 8,000 square feet, 6 acres wide. The snowman family's along for the ride. Under the lights, the engines roar, burnout spinning, always wanting more. YouTube cheers from my family, so true, living our best life. Every day feels new. Now we host the shows and the cars roll in. Laughter and engines where dreams begin. From father to son, the legacy's clear, chasing smoke and steel year after year. Now we host the shows and the cars roll in. Laughter and engines where dreams begin. From father to son, the legacy's clear, chasing smoke and steel year after year.
Good morning. Well, we were going to go get something in the morning and that didn't pan out. Oh well, we will figure it out. Welcome back to Never Done Projects, where we are just a silly little YouTube channel. Where every day of the week we have 1,440 minutes and our goal is simple. Be happy. Eeyore's working on himself, so you work on yourself too, my friends. Today is July 24th, 2025. It is Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. I tell you what, it's hot again. Popped up on my phone, 90 degrees today, 4 degrees warmer than yesterday. But I'll tell you, it feels better outside than it felt yesterday. And next week's supposed to be real feel over 100 every day of the week. So, it's going to be warm, y'all. So, today, I have a package that got delivered yesterday, 10 minutes after I left the house. I talked to my brother Steven, the one who owns the Flex. The Flex needs an oil change. His XP needs an oil change. His XP needs 2 tires. His Flex needs this part put on and the old part taken off. My blue truck I'm driving, guess what? Needs an oil change. My wife's Tahoe, I bet you won't believe me if I tell you, it needs an oil change. The dually needs an oil change. What I'm saying is this weekend we might have to drop, flip it, and reverse it and identify as a Jiffy Lube. Because I have a feeling I'm going to be doing some oil changes this weekend. But today, I can do every vehicle I just listed an oil change on that list. makes it infinitely quicker, except the dually. Well, I can't really move the flex right now because I don't have the belt on it. The belt powers all this other long list of crap, and probably my luck would be it powers the oil pump. You know, Fords. So I need to take the old compressor off the flex and put the new one on. Then we need to make a phone call and see if we can get somebody here to charge the air conditioning system. And if they can come today, great. Maybe they can come here whenever Dad's here. Or if they can come tomorrow, Dad's off tomorrow. I don't know. I mowed at my house this morning. Y'all get on to me. I've been letting it go too far. Like, I have to mow at my house at least once a week. And I've been mowing about once every week and a half, 2 weeks. I'm going to end up messing my mower up. I need to sharpen the blades on my mower. Hell, I probably got enough hours on it. I need to change the oil in it too. But most importantly, goes with this being happy. Try and take a deep breath and enjoy my 1,440 minutes. It's easy to get overwhelmed. It's easy to be involved in the rat race every day. It's easy to let all this long laundry list of crap get you down and out. But you just got to remember, life's too short for that crap. We need to stay positive. YouTube partnership, we're coming. And I believe what makes people like watching us is we are regular people. We are real people. And we don't shy away from the fact that we got shitty days sometimes. Oh, excuse me, crappy days. But however you look at it, we all have ups and we all have downs. I like to think of ourselves as bouncy balls. You drop a bouncy ball, it bounces back up. You throw a bouncy ball as hard as you can on that ground, it's going to bounce back higher. And then you lose some momentum because you're up on a high and you lose a little bit. And guess what? It comes in waves. You can't ride the high and be number one forever. You're going to go down a little bit. Nobody said you're going to crash. But you can't be up here all the time. And if you are, what medication you got and who prescribed it. But let's try to enjoy the day a little bit. If I start getting too hot, I will take a break. I think I have one single nut to take off of that car to get the AC compressor off. It is right at 1:45, approximately 1:42. I leave at 4. I can get hot, I can get sweaty all I want. Get in my truck and cool off on my hour-long drive up there. I got some food I need to eat at some point. But I say all that to say that you don't have to do it all in one go. Oftentimes we all, as a group and as a society, as a human race, get focused on we want it right now. And it's not always right now when we get it done, when we do it. And sometimes you feel a little guilty for taking a break. But if you don't, your body's going to make you take a break. Ask Daryl about his heat strokes. Ask me about getting sick because I don't eat right and I just push myself. And then I don't sleep good, then I end up sleeping all day, wake up in a shitty mood because it's 11 o'clock. Well, you are responsible for your moods. Yeah, there's outlying factors, and some days is better than others. But every day above ground is a great day, and at least we're not pushing up daisies. Remember, don't put a permanent solution to a temporary problem. That's to everybody. That's nobody in particular. Don't make a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Please, I'm asking you that. You start having those thoughts about stuff like that, call me. We'll talk about it. But in this box is Stephen's AC compressor. let's see here. Installation instructions. Do we really need these? Oh, I need gloves and glasses. I don't think this one has oil in it. Because it says step 4 right here. Or excuse me, step 3, standardize operation. Observe the pressure of the gauge set. When it's 0 MPa, disassemble the suction and exhaust pipe joints. Disassemble suction. Oh! It's to put the fluid back in. Okay, it looks like the compressor does have motor oil in it. Great. 7. Stop trying to eat your foot. Come on, dude. Oh my Lord. It comes with gloves. This part come with gloves. Holy crap. And a freaking multifunctional wrench. Tell you what. I was a betting man. I would have bet that would not have been the case. But even got 2 new O-rings. Even got new nuts on them. What is this? Cool, okay. That is surprising. So, you know, we're going to do the right thing. And I'm not going to use the gloves. I can already barely get my mittens up there to get to the bolts anyway. So, I'll be done. This is pretty awesome. Let's go get some work done. You know what? We ain't even gonna cut the camera off. Come on. Y'all come with me. All right, do we have a name for this one yet? That's my question. I don't think so. So, initiate time lapse with maybe a song about a Ford Flex. I don't know.
Steven's got a blue Ford Flex named Diana. She purrs on the road like a steel bandana, but the AC shot and sweats the anthem now. I'm under her belly, fighting for my vow. Bolts won't budge, my knuckles bleed. The ground's my bed, the tools I feed. Cramped and twisted under Diana's frame, all for love, no fortune or fame. Sweat drips down, I curse and confess, but for Steven, I'll fix this mess. The HQ's a circus, pots strewn like confetti. NDP's the backdrop, my patience ain't steady. Rain slips, I bite my tongue, I scream, Diana hums above a mechanic's dream. The heat is cruel, the hours crawl, but love's a bond that conquers all. Cramped and twisted under Diana's frame, all for love, no fortune or fame. Sweat drips down, I curse and
Justin's got his dreams, but Randy's got their backs, or so it seems. Working late, working long, still finds the time. He's the rock, the guide, the steady climb. Just a brother's love, no mountain too high, no storm too rough, no tear too dry. When the world gets heavy, he stands above, holding it all with a brother's love. Steven's fixing engines, Justin's chasing stars, Randy's in the shadows, healing all their scars. He don't ask for medals, no glory in his name, but they both know he's the flame. He's the answer before the question's said, the quiet strength they've always been fed. Just a brother's love, no bridge too wide, no way too much, no truth too high. When life feels broken, he's the glove.
I'm done. That took a lot longer than I wanted it to, and it took a lot more effort than I wanted it to, but the new part's in, the belt is back on. 66.666666% of the bolts that held it on, they're back on. They're back, they're all 100% on. Just 66% are tight. This one here on the bottom, I don't know what's going on with it, but you tighten it up and it just pulls out. So we're just gonna leave it the way it is. It ain't going. Looks like a pretty new radiator in the front, it's a new radiator. If you ever want to know why I don't want to do a water pump on these 3.5 liter sideways mounted cars, timing chain knot or a water pump. This is why. This is absurd. This is obtuse. It would be easier without that catalytic converter there and the radiator. But Steven said if I take off his muffler back here, then he would cut me. Y'all believe me? Or y'all believe him? Because I mean, look at this big old thing. This is giant. And then there's two more all the way in the back. I mean, but I'm not gonna do it. Hey everybody, that's gonna do it for me today. Dang, I feel like they could have just routed the exhaust right here. That's probably for the drive shaft of an all-wheel drive model. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. Excuse me, I'm getting sidetracked. I just see how I can get off that manifold real easy. Squirrel! But, again, thank y'all everybody for watching. Remember, we can't do YouTube without you. And y'all have made this awesome. And we ain't going nowhere for a little while. Keep it silly, everybody.